Hello everyone and welcome to my Bachelor Nation official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and gives this video a thumbs up. Grant Ellis and Juliana Pasquarosa split up earlier this month. Juliana noted at the time, "We're still cheering for each other, just from different places." It appears that the places are really different. The pair has formally severed all connections. Continue to watch to see what is going on. Grant and Juliana's love was short-lived, as many predicted. They broke up earlier this month, less than 3 months after the proposal was broadcast on television. Grant Ellis took questions from fans on Instagram Live over the weekend. He denied breaking up with Juliana, but claimed he was not heartbroken by the breakup. In fact, he said that he intends to travel to Italy by himself. ABC gifted the pair a trip to Italy. The network gave the same gift to the ill-fated Golden Bachelor pair, Jerry Turner and Teresa Nist. Grant Ellis denied rumors that he may go on season 10 of Bachelor in Paradise during his Instagram Live. The new season will premiere on July 7th. He stated that he is not seeking for a date right now and is focusing on himself. According to Us Weekly, Grant Ellis told viewers during the live broadcast that he no longer talks to Juliana after their breakup. "No, we don't really talk like that," the man replied. Despite vowing to remain cordial, the former couple appears to have severed all connections. According to Us Weekly, Grant and Juliana are no longer following one another on social media. Furthermore, the former Bachelor star appears to have erased any images with Juliana from his Instagram account. Juliana, on the other hand, continues to share images with her ex on social media. Neither has revealed what led to their split. They both admitted that they had realized they were not a good match. However, fans anticipate that Juliana will go on a podcast and spill the tea like Rachel spoke on the Call Her Daddy show about her breakup with Matt James. Rachel claimed she was absolutely caught off guard when Matt James announced their breakup on Instagram. She hadn't expected him to go public with the split so quickly. When Grant Ellis stepped onto the rose-draped stage of The Bachelor, few anticipated the whirlwind romance that would unfold between him and Juliana Pasquarosa. From their very first one-on-one date, an intimate horseback ride through the hills of Santa Barbara, it was evident that there was chemistry, albeit mixed with hesitation. Grant, a 32-year-old marketing executive from Austin, Texas, had charmed viewers with his southern gentility and sharp wit, while Juliana, a 27-year-old boutique owner from Charleston, exuded warmth and confidence. But as many fans noted even in those early episodes, their connection, while sweet, lacked the fiery passion or grounded emotional depth seen in past successful couples. By the time the season finale aired, the audience was split. Some were delighted by Grant's proposal on the Tuscan hilltop, where he knelt with a custom-cut emerald ring and asked Juliana to be his wife beneath a blush sky. Others, however, couldn't ignore the lingering look he gave to runner-up Lila Bennett during the final rose ceremony, an expression that read more like second-guessing than closure. Nevertheless, Grant and Juliana left the show hand-in-hand, ABC's golden couple of season 29, and the network pulled out all the stops: a lavish engagement party, a slew of press interviews, and a romantic getaway to Italy, courtesy of the network. The same trip, notably, that had once been awarded to Golden Bachelor couple Jerry Turner and Teresa Nist, whose love story had similarly unraveled. Within weeks of the proposal airing, the cracks began to show. While Juliana embraced the spotlight, posting behind-the-scenes photos and heart emojis, Grant grew quieter, more reserved in interviews. His once witty captions turned vague, and photos with Juliana became noticeably less frequent. Still, both insisted publicly that they were taking things slow and enjoying life outside the cameras. Fans grew concerned when Grant attended the iHeart Bachelor Bash solo in May, while Juliana was spotted back home in Charleston, launching a new summer line for her boutique. Rumors began to swirl. Was the fairy tale over already? It wasn't until this past weekend that the full weight of the breakup began to surface. Grant went live on Instagram, casually answering fan questions from his modern loft in Austin. He looked relaxed, dressed in a faded blue Henley and sipping cold brew, but there was an undercurrent of detachment in his demeanor. "No, I didn't break up with her," he said, brushing off one of the top questions with a half-smile. "And no, I'm not heartbroken. I think we both knew it wasn't going to work long-term." That revelation stunned viewers. It wasn't that the relationship had ended, Bachelor couples parting ways was nothing new, but the tone in Grant's voice was clinical, devoid of the sentimental posturing most fans expected. "I wish her well, I really do," he added. "But I'm kind of just focused on me right now." When asked about the highly anticipated Italy trip, Grant's response raised more eyebrows. "Yeah, I'm still going. Just, by myself," he said with a shrug. "Might even extend the trip. Hit Venice, then Florence. See some museums, drink a little wine. Recharge." The gesture, though perhaps innocent in intent, came off to some as callous. Many remembered how excited Juliana had seemed about the Italian getaway, even mentioning in a podcast interview that she had already begun studying basic Italian and planning outfits for the Amalfi Coast. His next comment deepened the divide. When fans floated the idea of seeing him on Bachelor in Paradise Season 10, Grant laughed. "No, definitely not. I'm not looking to date anyone right now. Honestly, the whole dating on camera thing, it's exhausting. I'm just gonna chill, maybe travel a bit, focus on work." Us Weekly quickly picked up the story, quoting his statement about no longer being in contact with Juliana. "No, we don't really talk like that," he had said during the live. "We said what we needed to say. It's all love, but we're not texting or calling each other." What troubled fans most was the lack of transparency. Unlike previous Bachelor Nation splits, where post-breakup interviews and podcasts offered insight and closure, this breakup was shrouded in vague platitudes and polite detachment. But not for long. Several popular Bachelor Nation podcasters began teasing an upcoming interview with Juliana. And those in the loop whispered that she was preparing to share her side of the story, much like Rachel Kirkconnell had once done on Call Her Daddy after her breakup with Matt James. That interview, fans remembered, had blown the lid off a carefully controlled PR narrative and painted a very different picture of the relationship behind closed doors. Speculation surged across Reddit threads and TikTok reaction videos. Had Grant emotionally checked out long before the public breakup? Did Juliana feel blindsided by the end, as Rachel had? One fan theory pointed to a cryptic Instagram story Juliana had posted a week prior to the split, a quote card that read, "Sometimes people pretend they're something they're not, just to get what they think they want." Followers dissected it line by line, convinced it referred to Grant. More notably, sources close to production hinted that Juliana had felt isolated post-show. While she had relocated temporarily to Austin to be with Grant, their lifestyles never quite meshed. Thanks for watching. If you likes this video, do not forget to subscribe to my channel and do not miss any update.